Hello, welcome to the Liberated Multitasker. Today we're going to be making a Keto Big Mac in a bowl. Come join me. We're going to start off by browning 1 pound of ground beef. I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper it. We're just going to break this into chunks and let it start browning. This was not originally what I had planned to cook today. You'll see that in my next video. So I needed something quick and easy. It's been a long day. I was doing lots of things outside and was tired. So I found this on Pinterest. I will link it in the description notes below, and decided that we would give this a try. Did you see that I had the wrong eye on? Needless to say, it has been a long day. I finally got the right eye on, and I'm just continuing to break up this meat so it can brown. Now, as soon as it gets about halfway done, I'll be adding some other ingredients. Now, this is one of those 30-minute meals. Our prep time takes about 10 minutes, and our total cook time is about 20. Not bad on a long day. Now I'm going to add some seasonings. I've got a half a teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm adding 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. So I'm going to mix this all up together and let it cook a little bit more. Now I am able to cook everything I need to cook in this one pan. However, I do have to mix up the sauce in a different bowl. Now when this gets about halfway done, we're going to add our next ingredient. And that's going to be half a cup of diced onions. And they're frozen, so I'm just going to break those up a bit, stir them all in, and let this meat finish browning. Now we're just about there. It looks all good and brown, so now it's time for me to drain the grease. You've seen me do this before. It's just easier for me to do it this way than to lift up a heavy pan. Now what I want to do is pour this meat mixture onto this plate with paper towels so all that grease can drain really well. That paper towel will soak up any remaining grease. And we're going to use this same pan to cook our next ingredient, which is going to be shredded cabbage. We're going to start off by drizzling some olive oil in our pan, and we're going to put in about 2 cups of grated cabbage. I'm going to salt and pepper it really well. We just want to make sure it has a really good flavor. And we're just going to cook this in the pan until it's softened. I do end up adding a little water. I think it will cook faster if you add a little water and the lid. But I just added a little water and just continued to stir this around until I thought the texture was right. Now once our cabbage is cooked, it's time to build our Big Mac bowl. So just still waiting for that to get to the right texture. It's still just a little bit too crispy. All right, so we're there. I've already cut my eye off. You can see it's good and steaming. This is where I add a little bit of water just so it won't stick. And now we need to make our sauce. So we're going to add half a cup of mayonnaise, about 1/4 of a cup of dill relish, it calls for 1 teaspoon of white wine vinegar. I don't have white wine vinegar, so I'm using white cooking wine. and my seasonings, which is 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. And we're just going to mix that all up together. And this sauce really is so good. Now to build our bowl. We're going to start off with cabbage. Now this recipe serves 4, so we're going to divide it in 4. So about 1/4 of the cabbage, about 1/4 of that meat mixture. Getting just a little bit more. Now we're going to add cheese. So we're going to add about 1/4 of a cup of medium cheddar cheese. We're going to add about 4 dill pickle slices. Some of those pickle chips were big, so we cut those up some. So just a few little dill pickle slices. And then we're going to top it with our Big Mac sauce. And this is our Keto Big Mac bowl. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I really hope to see you soon.